In the Apex Legends community, it is a constant thing for people to complain about legends, whether they are the worst legend in the game, they are underrated, they are overpowered, or they are straight up broken. Now it's the season for Conduit is the most broken legend agenda floating around on Twitter and in the overall Apex space. But is Conduit actually broken? Let's take a look at her kit, main strengths, and what she brings to a team. With Conduit's tactical having the ability to give you temp shields for 8 seconds is very important in team fights. Her tactical allows for very little downtime in fights, whereas you don't have to get out of the fight to pop a shield battery, which is considered as downtime in a fight. When having a Conduit on your team fights become very pressing and annoying for the enemy team, especially if it's in early game situations. When taking a 3v3 off landing, when the enemy team cracks you or one of your teammates' shield, you can use your tactical to put your teammates back in the fight with little to no downtime and to wipe that enemy team. Her tactical, even though it works with her and only one other teammates, it still gives a huge advantage in the fight to keep applying pressure to the enemy team, and as I said before, to have extremely minimal downtime. Her tactical allows you as Conduit to heal yourself while reloading, or even to use your shield bat or to flash shield while using your temp shields to give yourself even more uptime. Conduit's biggest attribute to a team is to give your teammates temp shield, and this allows for a whole new level of team fighting, which eliminates downtime in a fight to a fraction of what it used to be. Conduit's ult is great for creating space and allows you to create space in open places and even in building. Her ult is literally a Watson fence in a Titan battery. Her ult is extremely annoying to deal with as well. You can just run around it because it does deploy in a horizontal line, but you now run the risk of getting beamed by the enemy Conduit team because you are trying to run around their ult instead of just shooting it, which is actually a lose-lose situation because Conduit's ult takes 250 damage to destroy one of the shield jammers. That's at least 2 R91 clips. That is a lot of damage and ammo just to destroy one single shield jammer. Fun fact, the radius of the ult actually works through walls as well, and when using this ult on a team in a building, you can essentially gatekeep a team or trap them in the house for the duration of the ult, because it does take a lot of damage to destroy one of the shield jammers. So you are now forcing that enemy team to waste ammo, and this ult is great for late game situations due to you being able to zone out a team. Overall, Conduit brings stability, low downtime, and quick re-engagements to a team. When using your tactical on your teammates, you give yourself a lot of uptime during fights, because when your shield gets cracked, you are now at a disadvantage in a 3v3 due to your teammate now being at flesh health, allowing the enemy team to get the advantage in a fight, because your teammate now has either one of two options in this situation. They either shield up and leave the fight in a 2v3 situation, which allows you to be at disadvantage. If you don't get your shield off, you are still dead. Or the second option, where the entire enemy team decides to focus you because their teammate just made a call out that you're cracked flesh. In either of these two situations, there's a 90% chance you are dead. Now with Conduit on her tactical, I'm not saying that there is a 100% chance you're still going to survive, because the shield regen does not regen that much shields for it to be stupid crazy, but it is enough for you to re-engage in a fight and give your team a boost in a fight and turn it around with just their tactical, which is why people are calling Conduit broken simply due to the re-engagement factor she brings to a team and the factor of minimal downtime. Do I think Conduit is broken? No, but we all have our opinions, and the Apex community likes to bitch and complain about theirs.